So this is about where we were standing, and we took the first film. And I was listening to the radio yesterday, and somebody on the local public service channel talked about the difference between fulvor and finvor. That is ugly spring and pretty spring. And it's true. I mean, spring can be very dusty and dirty and tracking things into the house, mud and all kinds of things. But then you get to pretty spring, where the leaves are starting to come out. You can see on that birch there, when the leaves are this small, they're usually called mouse ears. And you can see there's a willow there of some sort, very important bee food for bees. Oh, pretty. Here we have some people who are busy getting the anthill ready. These are called stock mirror, I believe. And the good thing about these guys is if you get really tired when you're hiking, you can just walk up to them and give the stack a pat and hold your hand there so that you get sprayed by the soldiers, and then you take a sniff of that and it'll wake you right up. Oh, here's another spring flower everybody's happy to see. Kabeleka. I'll figure out what that's called in English when I get home. Fint. Or yellow. Really likes the wet. Nordingrå dagarna. Lots of stuff to see, lots of stuff to do, and the so-called goodies ring, sponsored by the local shop. Right. Okay. We're in a baking cottage, and we're making thin bread. This is a soft thin bread that you probably don't get at IKEA, but you never know. And it comes out. You can see that huge oven there. It was usually in a special house because you didn't want your main house burning down. And during the summer, sometimes people would actually move from their own house and move into the baking cottage for the summer. But then there wasn't much baking going on. Very thin, and it doesn't take long to make. Oh. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or as we say, 16. We usually use a 24. So it's about 8:30. Sun seems to have gone down behind the hill, but no, not really, not yet. So yeah, it's about 9:30. Sun went down supposedly here at 9 o'clock, but as you can see, the street lights are on, but it's not really dark. It won't get dark until another hour's gone. The sun's just below the horizon, waiting to come up right about there, I think. It'll be able to come up in a few hours. I think around 4:30 in the morning. Oh. Well, it took a while, but finally spring has really sprung. You can see this happened in the last week. Everything just went, okay, now it's time. And the funny thing is, this is also no longer spring. In Sweden, they don't go by dates for spring and the other seasons. It's by what temperature it is during a 5-day or 7-day period. I think 5-day. So if it's over the 10 degrees Celsius on average over 5 days every day, then it's summer. So we had summers about 2 weeks earlier than usual up here. But the funny thing is, there are other ways of counting. There's a day called Tiburtius Day, and I was out on a Tiburtius Day in one of the earlier films. And Tiburtius Day is where it becomes the summer half of the year. So there's a winter half and a summer half. This is old ways of counting. So we've been in the summer half of the year for a couple of months now, but not according to the Weather Service. You can see all the different colors of green and little spring flowers and all the birds calling, arguing. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's been a series of beautiful days. So pretty soon we'll be going